Ooh, yeah, I'm liking this. Black liquid liner was my religion. Whoa. Hey everyone! Today I am doing a kind of makeup tutorial talk through kind of thing. And before I start anything, yes, clearly my hair has changed a little bit. I'm absolutely loving it. I just got it done today, like directly before doing this. So it's super, super fresh, and it definitely looks kind of weird to me. Like when I look at myself in the mirror, it looks like photoshopped. Like, you know how sometimes people like change their hair color with an app or something? That's what it looks like to me. So it's a little bit weird still, and I don't know how my makeup is gonna work with this hair color, but we shall see, and we shall see together. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure if you can see all of it. I did vlog while I got it done. Just subscribe to my vlog channel to be saved so you won't miss it, and you'll get to see like the whole process go down at the salon. But she kind of mixed like a silvery lavender and like a straight up purple, and so it's kind of got like highlights. I'm not sure if you can tell, but the ends are super, super pretty. I'm really into it if you can't tell, but let's get on with it. I'm gonna be doing the eyes, cheeks, and lips, and I'm gonna kind of go for like more of like a, I don't know, party vibe. Something a little bit more like nighttime dramatic. I know I usually do like soft neutrals, but today we're gonna try to be bold. Like my hair. I'm gonna do my cheeks first because I'm feeling pretty washed out. This is a new blush that I got recently at the drugstore. It's a Wet n Wild Color Icon Rose Champagne, or Rosé Champagne, I'm not sure. I don't know if this is a new color, but it's definitely new packaging for the Color Icon blushes. And this is a pretty subtle color, but it's got a little bit of shimmer, which you know I love. Rosé up those cheeks. I got a little zit coming in. Looking pretty cute. And then next for my highlight, I'm gonna be using another new Wet n Wild product. It's the Illuminating palette, and the color is Catwalk Pink, and it's kind of just like stripes of different highlight color. I've only used this once before, and I'm not totally sure if I'm in love with it, but I'm giving it a shot. I love me some Wet n Wild. I'm just using these two colors. Still on the fence, but it's gonna work for today, for sure. Next up for my lashes, a very boring step that you've probably seen a billion times if you usually watch my channel. It's the Rocket Volume Waterproof Mascara and curling my lashes. I have very sad straight lashes. This is them in their natural state. So sad. And this mascara keeps them curled all day long, which is definitely what I need in my life. Fast forward time. All right, and next up I'm gonna be using this Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Cream Eyeshadow in Tough as Taupe, I believe. What? This is creamy beige. Apparently this is creamy beige. And I'm just gonna be putting this all over my lids like this as a base for my shadows that are coming up next. Next up, I'm grabbing my Revealed Smoky palette. I just got this really recently, and honestly, I've only ever used it once before, so I can't give you like a full review or anything, but I know it's supposed to be kind of comparable to the Urban Decay Smoky palette, Smoky Naked, something like that. I don't know. I don't have that palette, so it's hard for me to recommend it or compare it, but it looks like this, in case you haven't seen it before. I don't exactly know when it came out, but I know it's like relatively new. Coastal Scents is pretty affordable, and that's one really good thing about it. And I think they try to kind of do dupes for Urban Decay palettes, so it's kind of like a cost-effective way to maybe get something like it if you can't afford it. What I just applied to my brow bone was this creamy matte white color. And next up, I'm gonna be grabbing my Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. I'm gonna be using this kind of peachy transition shade, all in my transition shade area. This is the transition shade area, if you were confused by that. I love this transition shade so much. To be honest, it has kind of surpassed my love of Peach Smoothie. I don't like to say that just because you can't get this color as a single, I'm pretty sure, which is annoying, but it is very nice. You may or may not be noticing that my eyebrows are pretty out of control. For whatever reason, I kind of just stopped plucking them or doing anything with them. I mean, I've done a little bit of plucking, but pretty much not very much at all. Just decided to quit that. Not exactly sure why. Next up, going back into the Revealed Smoky, I'm gonna be using this really nice pinky champagne sparkle color, and I'm going into the inner 1/3 of my lid spice. This color really reminds me of one of the colors in the original Naked palette that I really loved, and I have no idea what it was called. So you might know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you do. And you know what? Just because I feel like it, I'm actually going to use that color all the way into the inner corner and down on like the inner corner of the lower lash line. And it's not sticking that good. Why? Why don't you stick good? Wow, that truck is obnoxiously loud. Why do people do such things? Excuse me, Texas, stop it. To make that color stick a little bit better, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Idolize Cream Shadow Pencil in Pixie. This is an oldie but a goodie, and I'm just gonna kind of go into the inner corner and make a little sticky base to put that shadow on. Next up, I'm actually gonna use the same brush, and this is just the e.l.f. C brush, and I'm gonna go in with, I have not thought this through at all. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's just kind of like an almost cool, but definitely not cool kind of copper shade. I'm not sure how it applies on the eyes. I haven't used it. I have not played with this palette enough, but I like it. Good choice, Leigh-Ann. And I'm just gonna go over the remainder of the lid space with this color. And I'm just slightly overlapping it onto that lighter color on the inner corner, just to kind of like blend it and mix it and be real lazy with my blending. But I think it's working. Next up, I'm gonna be using this really dark kind of purpley shade, and I'm using like a small but not small pencil brush. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's also by e.l.f. And I'm just going into the outer V area and a little bit into the crease. It's almost like an almost black color. And then the same thing over here, obviously. I really like how like my roots are showing through the color. So it's like root and then it goes into purple. So it's almost like, okay, it's not like it's natural, but maybe you know what I mean. It's like, it's almost like it grew that way. I don't know. No, not at all. This is definitely some Photoshop hair. I just wish it would stay longer. That's what's sad to me, is like, I know that it's not gonna stick with me very long. Oh well. Trying not to get it too high, maybe getting it a little high. Okay, now I'm doing a little bit of cleanup with that matte white, and I think someone is doing yard work outside. Perfect timing. Now going back with a wee bit of my peach transition shade, because it looks pretty harsh right now. I'm just gonna go right along the perimeter. Now I'm going back to the dark color because I went a little overboard. Story of my life. I'm gonna keep it right in the crease this time. I've learned my lesson. I've lived through it. I should make a whole video that's like makeup lessons I've learned, because I learned all of my lessons the hard way. You've seen some of the lessons I've learned. All right, that's finally looking a little bit more acceptable. Next up, I'm gonna use this Milani black eyeliner to tight line my eyes ever so uncomfortably. Yikes. Yikes. Never been kissed. Shout out. And I'm feeling a little bit crazy, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and put some black in my lower waterline, and whoa, that is going a little too far. I used to always line my lower waterline in black, and I don't do it like ever anymore. And so when I do it, it's like, whoa, can't handle it. So I'm gonna go in with that brush that I used the dark color on and just kind of like smudgy smudge, and try to also set it at the same time, because that liner is like so easy to put on because it's so soft, and so it can move a little bit on you if you don't watch it. Now, because I'm feeling like that got a little dark on me, I'm gonna use this kind of like matte, very light beige color and just kind of try to soften the outside of that line. Trying to undo what it did, and I don't know if I can do it. Nope, can't really undo it. False alarm on the undoing. Not gonna be done. Now on my lash line, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Stiletto Liquid Eyeliner. Y'all know I've been loving this for my whole life. I used to be fully addicted to black liquid liner, and this was my go-to, but it's still my go-to, I just don't wear it as religiously. Black liquid liner was my religion, but I have converted to black eyeshadow. But not today, my friend. Going all out over here, trying to bring the drama. I'm sure some people are gonna be like, this wasn't dramatic at all. That's my everyday Sunday morning makeup. It's dramatic for me, okay? Whoa, super liner. And I'm just adding a little bit more of that highlight color under here. And just kind of going towards the darker color a little bit. Trying to mix the two so it's not like a harsh line. White, black, blah. That could be cool. Not today. Wow. Looking at myself on the screen right now, I really need some brows. But first, I'm gonna use the CoverGirl Super Sizer Mascara and go over my lashes one more time. I am gonna be putting on falsies. I'm gonna grab those bottom babies as well. Can't forget the little bottom babies. All right, next up, I'm gonna do my brows, and I'm gonna use the Maybelline Brow Drama Pro Palette in Soft Brown. And I'm not sure how it's gonna go, because brows and new hair color, rarely a good match on the first time, but we're doing it. And I'm gonna do it off camera. You've seen me do this 100 times, and it's probably boring at this point, so BRB. Whoa, yeah, I did my brows, and I also did my lashes, because I am drastically losing light right now, and so I had to kind of act fast. I use the House of Lashes Iconic Lashes. These are definitely my most dramatic lashes that I own, and they're definitely not for everyday wear, but they make me feel like, if that is an emotion, all the blinking and fluttering, yes, that's how I feel right now, and it's a good thing. For my lips, whoa, 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 everything is dropping. My life is falling apart. Anyway, for my lips, I just got this like 2 days ago, and I used it one time for a couple of hours. I'm not totally sure how I feel about it, but I do like the color. It is called the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and the color is called, what the color called? For some reason, I totally can't find the color name on this. Maybe they forgot the label. Who knows? I'll list it down below, as well as all the other products in case you're curious. This has a very distinct scent, and it's not one that I absolutely love. It's kind of like watermelon bubblicious, and so it's pretty aggressive for a lip color, but I do think the color will look nice with this extremely dramatic eye and extremely dramatic hair. The face is done. I think I really like it. Let's see what the hair is doing. I just got it done today, so I pretty much don't have to do anything to it. Such a good feeling. I kind of feel like I succeeded in kind of meeting the boldness of my hair with my makeup. I was feeling so washed out before, so I'm definitely liking this. Still not sure about the lip color. I will update you with a review hopefully soon. Ooh, yeah, I'm liking this. It's almost like a blue purple. Blurple. Alright, well that's it for me. I really hope you enjoyed this kind of a talk through tutorial. I hope this kind of gives you a little bit of party makeup inspiration. Hopefully you could use it for like New Year's Eve or something like that. I don't know what you're doing. Hopefully you're having fun. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It really helps my channel. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you are, thank you so much. You are my people and I love you. And if you want to find me anywhere else on social media, it's LeighAnnSays absolutely everywhere. I'll put the links down below just to make it super easy to find me. Say hey, I like it when you do that. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye everyone. I dropped my makeup wipes. Ooh, it's a hard life today. What do I want next? And it's Nouvelle Formule. Oh my gosh, that was so stupid. Finally sharing with you my top 15 products of 2015. It was actually really hard to narrow down my favorites to 15 because I do monthly favorites.